Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's been years since I posted. Just finished a call with a few of my homies, few fellow business owners, and we said that I should get back to recording. So here I am, and I wanted to start a new series where weekly I just talk very raw, very real, and transfer just some of current thoughts, things I'm thinking about, I think could help you move you forward. No editing, no fancy music. So if you stay through it, you're a strong dude or a strong girl or a strong whatever you identify as a pterodactyl. But the thing is, what I wanted to talk about today is faith. And faith is one of those things which is misunderstood. People think faith and hope are the same thing. They're not. Hope is, I hope it's gonna work. And hope, what it means is that it might work, but it might not. That's why you're hoping. That's why you're like, oh my goodness, fingers crossed, hold my thumbs or whatever. It's gonna work. Faith is different. Faith is you know it's gonna work. Completely 100% convinced. There's no other way it's not gonna work. For example, I've got full faith that if I stick to a calorie deficit, do my workouts, I'll get stronger and I'll preserve some muscle, right? I'm not gonna lose it. However, if you have, let's say, it's different, for example, for relationship with business. That's where things get a bit crazier because with business, there's a lot of different forces at work. It's you, it's other people, it's economy. But if you have full conviction it's gonna work, it will. But the thing is, by the time it works, it might not be the way you thought it's gonna work. Because you have to understand that sometimes the way we want things to work out isn't in the best interest. If you put it in God's hand, the infinite intelligence, right? Sometimes the way it's gonna work out is not exactly the way you want it to work, but it's better. Because let's say it this way. Let's say you get all the money in the world. But then people start using you for money. People only associate with yourself because of what they can get, of that clout, of that status they get by being by you. Or maybe you buy a supercar, you buy a Lamborghini Huracan. You drive it super fast, you crash. So sometimes not getting where you need to be, where you want to be, isn't because you're not worthy, it isn't because you're a bad person, it's because you're not ready for it yet. And that's where humility and faith come in together. They're together. You don't want to separate them. Because sometimes you're just not ready. Sometimes you're not ready for that first 2K month, 10K month, 50K month, 150 billion K month. You know? So take it with a grain of salt and understand that everything happens for a reason. And that if you got full conviction, full faith, full certainty that's going to work out, it will. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Stop saying, oh, I'll be so happy if my business works. Or if this relationship works, I'll be very happy. Or, if we can make it work, then that'll be great. No. When this business works. When this relationship is work out. When I get those gains. When I'm finally happy. Happiness, another thing is, don't tie happiness to goals, bro. Don't do that. It's gonna backfire. Happiness is completely unrelated to other things. You can be happy in the trench. You can be happy on a private jet. It's think about happiness this way. Be happy with the things you're doing. Be happy that you're giving it your all. And the thing is, some days your all is just getting out of bed and being a kind person. Other days you're always working out, running, being on top of your business, on top of your work, showing up early, all these things. It depends, bro. Be human. Anyways, hope these couple of minutes help you. If they did, drop a comment. If anyone watches it, awesome. If they don't, great. Anyways, wish you a great day. Hope everything's gonna work out. I just don't hope. I know it's gonna work out well. Everything is happening for a reason. You're in the right place, right time. And bro, don't be scared. Just outsource the fear to someone else, bro. All the Asian scripts, all they say don't fear, bro. So stop being scared, stop being afraid. You've got this. Let's get those gains. Let's make it happen. And gains, bro, not just physical. Nah. Nah. Physical, mental, spiritual, financial, all of them. We're making it happen. Let's get it. 2025 is no longer time to be a loser, bro. And the thing is, a loser is not about driving in a Bugatti or having supercars. It's all about being the best you can be. That's the beauty of life. It's evolution. Find out how good you can really be. Anyway, so let's get it.